Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? Am I alone? Are we all alone? Well, let's go over here. Let me get you your thing. Hello? Hello?
Do you have the captions on yet?
Yeah, the captions are on. I pressed the button to turn the I pressed the button to turn the captions on. It says click to stop captions.
I mean, I believe you. I'm just saying they're not showing up yet on my end.
Let me
refresh and see. It might be a problem with Twitch for a moment.
I can start and stop them again. Cause it's not even picking up for some reason.
Is it in a new tab or in a new window?
It's my only Chrome window.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello. Welcome in.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. We like lurkers too.
Yeah, no. Lurking is totally fine. If you feel more comfortable lurking than talking, go lurk. We are just happy that you're here, lurking or talking. Yeah, let me start it, refresh, and stop it again.
Nothing's showing up.
Okay, I just restarted it, and there, yeah, now it's going.
There it is.
I don't know why it didn't start the first time, even though I told it to start.
I've had that problem before, but this is why I do the quality check.
Mm-hmm.
To make sure it actually shows up.
Let me get you your things so that you're able to do what you need to do to exist.
Oh. Wait, I don't exist. Great. Good.
Stop.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my headphones so I can do audio check throughout.
Okay.
This time we're not relying on my audio for captions, so it's okay for me to do that.
So how is everyone doing? Don't feel the need to answer. On this Sunday, it's pretty hot where I am, which is a problem mostly because it's humid. So like it's only in the Hi Joe. It's only in the 80s. It's like high 80s, but the humidity makes it in the 90s. So it's bad. How you doing, Joe? How did your stream go last night? I couldn't catch it because I was out with friends. Did Dragon Age continue to crash? Also, how's the game volume? Yay, how far are you? Because last time I saw you, you were pretty far in the game. I'm surprised you haven't beaten it yet.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back?
You're pretty... Oh, hang on. I gotta mess with Discord because now you're really loud to me.
I'm really loud to you? Like in Discord?
Yeah, through Discord.
Okay, maybe I just got a little bit closer to your... or to the mic or something.
I mean, it's through headphones now, right? So it's directly to my ears.
Oh, the game volume is loud. Okay. Let me turn it up then. Yeah, I turned it down because it was pretty loud before. So I turned it down just in case. Especially because it got pretty loud through the music. New game. Ooh, we get to change our name.
trying so hard to keep track of which one is actual you and which one is delayed you.
What should we call ourselves? Should we stick with Cardia, or should we name some?
Turn your Discord volume back up. We should call ourselves something fun.
Okay, let's remove Cardia. Also, if chat wants to make suggestions, I don't care. Oh, I keep collecting side. Oh, that is a. Oh, that's really good because leveling up in that game is way too needed. But also, like, holy crap, there's too many side quests. Like, there's so many flipping side quests in Dragon Age.
Side quests.
I think Dragon Age 2 is better with that, I think. There's a lot of side quests, but, like, I don't feel they're as much as 1, and I'm not even nearly far enough in 3 to be able to tell. Anyway. Name?
You should name her AC.
AC?
Hmm?
AC Spacey?
ACDC.
It's gonna be A, C, then just DC. So for context,
I'm really gonna lose my mind if I keep running audio. Wow. I heard you laugh, and then immediately as you stopped laughing, the other laugh that's delayed
started
laughing.
So I went to Orzammar to do one thing for a quest and started that whole thing. Orzammar is, I think, if I remember right, the dwarf city, and they're going through a clan war that you get in the middle of for some reason. I feel so bad for you, Joe. Yes, you got it. Good. Oh, I remembered more about the game than I thought. I think it was like a clan war for like who's gonna be the next ruler or something like that, and you have to make the choice, and that affects stuff. Dragon Age Origins is such a weird game. So just AC.
Do you have a better name?
No, it's me. I never have a better name. Also, is this voice acted? I did see some VOs.
I mean, it's sort of, we can decide whether to keep it or not.
Okay.
I forget if it has any English voice acting. It might be all Japanese.
Okay, so more than likely, if it's all Japanese, we probably would maybe want to do that. Do it anyway.
So, actually, are you able to go back to the default menu thing? Can you go to settings? Or was there a settings option?
There was no settings options.
Great. We'll go to settings once we start, I guess.
There was only a only a new game option. So we're just gonna stick with AC.
Yeah.
Okay. Should you go or should me?
Mm-hmm.
I said, should this be you or me?
Is any of this for real? Why not?
Look, I'm not trying to make these jokes. On the record, this is not me making the jokes.
On the record, half the time the jokes come from me.
I know.
Like, on the record, I'm the one who brings up half the Kingdom Hearts jokes. They just all get attributed to you.
I don't know why. You should attribute more jokes to her, because I'm not funny.
There's a reason why.
Anyway, should you read this? Or
Anyway.
You read this or me?
Who am I?
Okay.
Maybe it should be you, actually. Maybe it should always just be you, the MC, since you're more frequently the one who ends up being like the MC.
What am I? Where did I come from? Where am I going? Loved by no one? Needed by no one? Oh man, such a mood! If my What?
No, but also, what did I just say about you're the one who's usually more...
I love that you're like, no, but also...
Like, no, but the fact that you read, like, 3 lines by the MC and you're like, yeah, same!
If my existence holds no meaning, then why am I here? I didn't expect this game to attack me so personally in the first, like, minute.
Right, it's just the same as existential crisis that we always have. AC, my beloved daughter.
I can hear my father's voice.
Victory has already started to shift.
He has a
Yeah, sorry.
He has a gentle, peaceful voice.
It's so slow.
Yeah, I'm hoping... I can't pause it or anything.
When you awaken, humanity will have to take its first steps down a blessed path that ultimately leads to the truth.
Is this a Full Metal Alchemist game?
You will lead the people from God's cradle to the expansive world of knowledge. AC, it all begins with you. I love you so much, my dear daughter.
His hand touches my hair. His hands. Big, strong hands. His touch is so comforting.
Because I love you. Keep love from you. You will be alone. Forever.
Wow. Rude.
You must never know love.
Rude?
You must live in isolation.
Okay, well, I do that willingly.
I think we've all had to do that for like a year now.
Oh, so we should have played this. We should have played this a year ago.
Well, no. Because you very quickly are no longer in isolation. The more you learn of love, the more you will be made to suffer.
Oh, whoops.
Because you are a monster.
Okay, I mean, true.
Thanks, Dad.
I mean, true, but, like, thanks for saying that out loud.
Yeah, I hope so. I would love to be a monster.
6 years later. 1853. Ah!
Oh, settings. Oh my god, the text speed is so low.
Okay, we could turn...
Ooh, individual characters.
We could turn all of them off? Or we can only we can turn certain ones off.
My vote is for like we did with us Mafia, where the main characters we turn to 0 and everyone else we leave.
Who are the main characters?
The first 5. Those are the dateables.
2, 3, 4.
So Arsène Lupin, Van Helsing, Victor Frankenstein, Impey something, and
Saint Germain.
like yeah.
Oh, or you could just an on and off switch.
Yeah, well that. Oh, great.
Okay. Button configuration, don't care. Confirm. And then glossary. Cool, cool. Everything is normal. Or I don't know if this is. Who is this? You think it's who?
I think it's still MC.
It's so annoyingly normal. There's no sign that anyone will appear. Now that's so much better. You're really making me wait.
Oh wait, no, I know who this is.
Who is this?
Oh, I think this one's Lupin.
Who should voice Lupin then?
So I realize I just gave you the only female character, really, because it's a dating sim. And so
Yes, you gave me the only female character. Yes.
let's see. Can you bring up the list again? Okay. So roughly, to make comparisons to other characters we know of, Karamia is the most comparable to Lupin. Van Helsing is kind of like Axel.
Oh
like,
no!
Huh?
Oh, don't tell me.
Not entirely, but like that same like grumpy, gruff.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? Okay, let's just get this done.
Victor reminds me of 707 from Mystic Messenger.
Okay.
Impey is like 707 but stupider and hits on you more. And Saint Germain is like mysterious.
So what you're saying is I need
good comparison.
So
Saint Germain might be more like Graves.
So you're saying I need to play Axel and Van Helsing?
What do you mean Axel and Van Helsing?
Lupin and Van Helsing.
You don't have to be Lupin. I think you should be Van Helsing.
Hello,
I'm gonna vote to give you Van Helsing and Impey.
Why Impey?
Comic relief.
Sorry.
You can have the super serious, like grumpy, gruff character, and then you can have the like comic relief, dorky character. Hello? He has a really good route, actually.
Hello, Pie. Hello, Joe. Welcome back, Joe. How are you doing, Pie? Are you ready for no touching? Only dating? So then if you're going to be Lupin, go at it.
Wait, is it Lupin? Or is this
I don't know.
Actually, fuck. I don't remember who this is. Impey.
I'm sorry, what? So far, what we know is our father says we're going to be leading the world to knowledge, and because of that, we're not allowed to love people, and that we're a monster.
Okay, so I think you're ready for no touching. It's one of the most bizarre questions that have been asked. I think we can give this much information because I think it's like the concept of the game. Actually, let me just pull up the actual Amazon page or whatever.
Like on the back of the box, it does say this. I'll read
the back of the box.
Venture into a reimagined steampunk version of the 19th century. follow the tale of the poison-skinned maiden, in our case AC, and the men trying to help her. Experience an adventure brimming with literary and historical characters, including Victor Frankenstein and Abraham Van Helsing. Will AC find love or destroy those she cares for? Her story is in your hands. Not in the hands of the people she's dating. Psst, psh.
Yeah. So the concept of it is basically MC has poison skin. If she gets touched, whatever touches her will melt.
Anyway, then let's just wait until the character shows up. At this rate, long bridge is falling down.
Will you kindly shut up?
The man takes the binoculars from his eyes to glare at the man slumped beside him. Gallery? Oh, this would be Lupin then. A pair of telescopic tubes.
Lupin is the one who's looking, and the guy who is slumped might be the one who's talking.
Pair of telescopic tubes placed in parallel for seeing faraway things with both eyes. Lupin's favorite pair was made by Impey. Oh dear.
Yeah, so this is a game that's like, MC is not Ace, but MC's kind of Ace, because if anything touches her, they're gonna melt.
Oh, come on. I'm just trying to pass the time. Can a man even hum to himself?
We need to stay on our toes. We're about to pull off the heist of the century.
Oh, you can't expect me to stay on my toes for 5 days straight. These men have been lying here and hiding on this bare plain for 5 days already. Ugh.
Narrator's neither. Narrator's just narrator.
Ugh, I miss London. The food, the drink, the women.
Stop complaining. I didn't think we'd be waiting here for so long either.
Oh, told you to think it would be faster if we went out and stole it ourselves, instead of trying to snatch it during transports.
If that was possible, we'd have done that already. All we know is that it's in this area, so all we can do is go after them.
And they're sure taking their sweet time, that's all I'm saying.
They'll come around eventually. Listen, a thief has to have...
Yeah, plan and the patience to pull it off. You've been saying that over and over for the past 5 days.
By the way, has anyone watched Lupin on Netflix? Because it's really good.
No, there's a Lupin thing on Netflix?
Yeah, so it's not about Arsène Lupin himself, but it kind of is. But it's actually in French. And it's like a modern reimagining kind of someone who takes on sort of a role of being Lupin. And also it's a black main character. So they've sort of included like themes of racism kind of thing as well, which is interesting.
Okay.
Anyway, it's really good.
Well,
They just released part 2 a few weeks ago, and I just finished it last week, and it's really, really good.
While sitting, he takes a small device from his pocket and holds it up. He looks at it doubtfully.
This isn't going to blow up like last time, is it?
What? Oh, no way. I'm the world's greatest engineer. It's gonna work fine. I guarantee it.
Yeah, well, your guarantee isn't worth... Hang on.
Group of soldiers appears on the binoculars view.
They're here.
Seriously? First man nods and continues to study the situation. 4 military automobiles, 1 escort transport, and about 20 soldiers in total? And just their luck, one of the vehicles is carrying hunting dogs. A man who appears to be the commander is in the lead automobile, and from the way he looks around, he won't be an easy target. It's a huge unit. It could be trouble. But...
What was wrong? They aren't Twilight. From their uniforms. Royal family guards? What are they doing here?
What's this? That's not what you were expecting. Maybe we should change the plan.
No, this actually works out better for us. Stick with the plan. Meet me at the rendezvous point.
I just love it. Changes? Change of plans? Are you
Like you're going to enjoy being Impey, except you're gonna hate being Impey.
Oh, because I have to flirt with myself?
More like, Impey is like the kind of comic relief that is also like, women, let's hit on all the women, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, are you...
Not just flirting with MC, but with,
everyone.
Like, everyone.
Oh, are you serious? What happened to a plan and the patience to pull it off and all that stuff?
Not the full saying. And when those don't work, a thief has to be daring.
He tosses the binoculars aside and prepares to leave.
Wait, I thought they were your favorite.
Ugh. Alright, don't go dying on me. Still need your help with a number of things.
Who do you think you're talking to? It'll take more than this to kill me.
It's just... Hi, bot. Bye, bot.
Boop.
With that, the man runs out into the darkness. It has taken forever to piece together the clues leading to this moment. He will reach his target. The moon is hidden behind some clouds. That's not good. The darkness makes it easy to run, but hard to track. Dot 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 dot? Question mark?
Captain Leonhardt, we have surrounded the mansion.
Excellent work. Anyone attempting to leave the building is to be captured.
Yes, sir.
Captain returns the soldier's parting salutes and turns to the abandoned-looking building that stands before him. Through a meticulous search, he finally located this mansion hidden in the forest. The initial reports have so far been correct. So this is where the monster has made its den. He is not eager to complete this mission. A search and capture operation such as this does not normally fall under his purview. Rampart Leonhardt, Knight and Captain of the Royal Guard, furrows his brow. Is that a reference to somebody? Patriotic British officer and captain of the Imperial Guard, he's devoted agent of the Queen who acts without restraint.
Pretty much all of the characters are either historical figures or, like, literary figures.
I'm like, who is Rampart Leonhardt?
Look it up.
That's what I'm doing. Rampart. First person that came up. Could realize. Might be a character from... And of course, the wiki doesn't tell me where he's from. The wiki has no information.
I'm not seeing anything from Leonhardt, though. Or, like, as a last name on Wikipedia that matches up, so maybe he actually is just made up in this case.
Could be a reference to could be a made up name for Lupin. Because I did see it's something against Lupin.
No.
No, what do you mean no?
I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Men under his command are the Royal Guard, protectors of Queen Alexandria Victoria, supreme ruler of Britain. Their current mission is to protect Queen Victoria as she travels to Wales for an inspection tour. However,
I'm mostly saying no to make sure, because then we'd have to change the voices, but they're
however, he received a message through his ether communication device. Is a medium necessary for the transmission of light and heat through air. The transmitter is a device that causes vibrations to transmit information. Though the theory has since been disproven for the purposes of this game. Theory's been disproven. Still exists in game. Don't care.
The game's just like, yes, we know this is made up. Too bad.
The communique came from Finis, the British military's technical advisor, who holds authority in governmental research projects. Capture the monster that hides within a mansion in Wales. It may already be dead. If so, quickly dispose of the body. However, if there is a chance that it still lives, it must be captured at all costs. Shortly after this message was sent, a device was delivered that could supposedly detect the monster, along with instructions. ... This mission is probably of little importance to Finis. If it had been, Finis would have sent one of his pawns from his special task force, Twilight, to carry it out instead. There is just so little information. What is this monster? The creature's touch causes flesh to melt and fall away. Is this meant to be taken literally? Perhaps it is some figure of speech? Leonhardt asked for clarification multiple times, but Finis never responded. ... Well, there's no use brooding over it.
Captain, we are prepared to enter.
Leonhardt brings his thoughts back to the present and focuses on the task at hand.
But, Captain, we're only going to be facing a single target, aren't we? Do we really need all this security?
Idiot! We have no idea what we are facing, only that it is a monster. As the swords of Her Majesty, we cannot risk failure. We will take any and all necessary precautions and avoid any possible missteps. This is how a knight prepares for battle.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
When he sees that his troops are prepared, Leonhardt gives a small nod. All men, remain at full alertness. Squad 1 leads the way inside, followed by Squads 2 and 3. The doors are quickly kicked down, and soldiers and dogs run into the dimly lit interior of the mansion.
Here. This room is clear too.
Leonhardt follows his men inside. The soldiers quickly spread out, and soon they have taken over the mansion. So far, no monster has been found. How long has this building stood empty? The walls are rotting in the humidity. That feels like where I am. Humidity everywhere.
I mean, hopefully you're not sitting in a place where the walls are rotting.
That is true. That would be terrible.
That would be bad.
And shafts of moonlight are filled with dust. The dogs, as if sensing an unseen danger, have not stopped growling the entire time. As Leonhard steps forward, the small device meant to detect the target emits a sharp sound. Dot dot dot. The captain gathers a few of his soldiers and follows the device, which squeals as he stands in front of a particular door. It's in here. He switches the device off and slips it into his pocket, then motions to the gun-wielding troops, who take positions nearby. He prepares himself to face the monster that awaits them on the other side of the door, then gives the signal to break down the door. The soldiers smash through and rush inside. A skylight lets some light in, but the moon has ducked behind another cloud. However, he can sense tension in the room. Ooh, panning view.
Yes?
That's a lot of stuffed animals.
Yeah.
I mean...
Cute, aren't they?
I don't want to judge. Having a lot of stuffed animals is awesome. But that's a lot of stuff.
You want to have that many? I would love to have that many.
To fill up half a room? That's a lot of money.
Technically, we're only looking at, like, the wall. Like, one wall.
A strange atmosphere fills the air. The room is packed with dolls. This would be, if you walked in this room, you would expect it to be in a horror game.
Yup.
In this dim light.
Well, they're going to capture a monster, right?
That is true. Maybe this is just a horror game and we lied to everyone. This dim light, the sheer number of them is unsettling rather than cute.
I mean, to some people, not being able to be touched is a horror game.
The shadow of a person can be seen sitting in a chair in the center of the room. Well, that chair is empty. Unless there's another chair we can't see. The shadow doesn't move.
Shadow.
Hmm?
I'm just like, nope, it's just shadow. You can't see it.
The shadow doesn't move, even when the soldiers surround it, guns drawn. Either this person is very brave, or as the message suggested, is it dead? One of the soldiers approaches the chair. The shadow slowly raises its head, and at that moment the clouds part, letting light into the room. Pan again. Wait, I'm very confused with this image.
Yes?
Oh, okay. It's just a far shot and a close shot. Okay.
Yes.
I was very confused at this picture for a second.
Yes, those are her knees. I believe.
Yes, those are her.
She's curled in like fetal position.
Yes, those are her knees. Those are not anything but her knees. Long, glossy hair, melancholy eyes slowly opening. Her flawless skin and symmetrical face more than resemble a doll's. Her clothing is strange, seeming more like decoration than fashion. Everything about her seems oddly mystical. Okay, but is she supposed to be good looking?
She looks like a doll.
Are dolls supposed to be good looking?
Depends on the doll.
Fair. The girl blinks once, slowly. Her blank eyes take in her surroundings. At this simple action, Leonhardt hears himself and the others gasp involuntarily.
She's not like a Barbie doll that's meant to be like hot. But I guess she's supposed to be pretty, right?
Well, yeah, I'm saying, like, yeah, like, is she supposed to be pretty?
Well, the next line calls her beautiful, so yeah.
Ah, this beautiful girl, lit up from above by the soft moonlight, like an ethereal creature. She must be a monster. Okay, I assume we've switched back.
Yes.
I hear voices. The voices of many people. None of them are my father. Why do they wake me? I wanted to stay in my slumber forever.
Why do you make girl characters sound so whiny?
I wanted to stay with my dreams forever.
This is the monster?
Monster? Yes, I am a monster.
Captain, is this girl what we were sent here to capture?
Yes, it's hard to believe, but this seems to be the case.
I was expecting something more monstrous, but she's just a girl. Don't lay your guard down. Hey, what are you doing? Calm down, calm down!
I know that sound. A dog's growl. I've heard it before. Dogs were chasing me. They were growling and barking, trying to bite me, trying to eat me, to kill me. They were so much faster than me. The dogs... A large dog barks loudly and leaps on me. Stop! I protest weakly, in a scratchy voice, but the dog has me pinned in my chair. Its teeth tear through my clothing and pierce the skin of my shoulder. Ow! That's gotta hurt!
Yes?
I can feel my blood flow from the wound. In the next moment, the dog yelps and jumps back.
Hey, what's wrong?
As he speaks, something happens. The dog's mouth begins to melt. Like mud, it begins to drip and fall away. The dog's head and neck begin to crumble, and the oozing mass of flesh fizzles. That is a disgusting description.
Yes?
Ugh.
So this is what we mean by the protagonist's skin is poisonous.
Oh. Whoops. The dog drops to the ground. It writhes in agony for a short time, then stops moving.
What in God's name?
Why? Because it touched my skin. Because of a tiny drop of my blood. Just looking at the misshapen corpse makes me feel awful. It died because of me. The men around me tear their gaze free.
Maybe I will trade you back from Space Force.
Good.
Who do you want?
I don't know.
I'm keeping Frankenstein. I want to keep Saint Germain. Do you want Lupin?
Sure. I don't know how any of this works.
I'm sorry, I'm just... She's not that whiny.
I don't know how any of this works.
I mean, there was another game that I was watching someone play like like last week or something, and I feel like, I don't know, that guy also, just like this, there's a girl who had been like passed out in the street for whatever reason. Um, and she gets like brought into this bar for like safekeeping, so she's not just, unconscious on the streets. But when she wakes up, obviously she freaks out. But because she freaked out, he made her sound so like rude and like Valley Girl almost. Like, hey, who are you? It's like, no, she's actually being entirely reasonable, going, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I just woke up from being passed out and I'm in this bar where I don't know anyone.
And yeah, makes sense.
I don't want the female characters to get these overly dramatic or overly innocent ways.
I mean, technically, I don't think I should be voicing any female characters.
Do you want all of the male characters?
You mean everyone else? According to you?
Exactly. So I mean, really, it's not like we can go entirely by gender.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll take back the MC voice. You can take Lupin, but you're keeping the narrator.
Okay. The men around me tear their gaze free from that mess and back away, still surrounding me.
Watch out! It really is a monster! Don't move! Move and I'll shoot!
Fear and confusion, doubt and anxiety. It's just as before. It's very scary, but somewhat familiar.
Surround her, but keep your distance. She can kill you with a touch.
Compose yourselves, men. Never point your weapon at a lady. One of the soldiers cries out.
But Captain, we have to do something to protect ourselves. You have to realize that...
Of course I understand. Saw what happened here with my own eyes. Doubt I'll ever forget it anytime soon. But calm down. Look, she doesn't look like she'll try to resist. I remain seated in my chair, but I look up to meet the speaker's eyes. Even with this incident with the hound, she tried to stop it, but it was over too quickly. She didn't intend for that to happen.
Yes, but...
The leader approaches me and gently kneels down, putting his face at my level. Sorry. Little Miss Monster, I would first like to apologize for the rudeness during our sudden visit. Would you please come with us? His gentle...
You're not gonna open the glossary things?
Oh, should I?
I feel like it's kind of useful to open them as you go, because there's extra information sometimes.
Creature exhibiting powers beyond that of ordinary humans. In this game, this term is used against the protagonist, who has deadly poison coursing through her veins. Beep boop. Murder time.
It's more like manslaughter, if she doesn't kill people intentionally.
Beep boop. Manslaughter time. Should I go through and read all of them?
We can quickly go through the ones we haven't already.
I already read this one.
Yeah. I mean...
Alexandria Victoria, the Supreme Ruler...
Alexandrina,
Victoria. Sorry.
The Supreme Ruler of the British Empire, the world's most powerful military nation. A competent leader who prioritizes the expansion of her realm, not someone to cross. We can take turns.
Automobile, a term of French origin for self-powered vehicles. The earliest models were steam-powered, and automobiles in this game are largely run in steam as well. We already read that one.
Using Steam for this game right now.
Ha ha ha. Funny.
Captain of the Guard, the position responsible for managing the Royal Guard. This post is currently held by Rempart Leonhard.
Finis, a mysterious figure acting as the British military's technological advisor. He is also the leader of Twilight, Team Edward, or Team Jacob.
Team neither. Team everything here is toxic. Knight, a title granted to one who has performed a great accomplishment for the nation. This gives one bragging over one's neighbors. Unless, of course, they are also knights.
I think we already read his.
Mm-hmm.
Royal family, a lineage of British imperial family with a long history. The present Queen, Victoria, is a descendant of the Hanoverian dynasty.
Royal Guard, select soldiers who guard the monarch at Buckingham Palace. They boast a higher proficiency and greater loyalty than the average soldier.
The United Kingdom, Britain. Though the country's official title is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, the UK is a common shorthand.
Twilight, a really shitty series of books. Alright, a special task force within the British government. Its main goal is to gather information. Although it has many agents working for it, its existence is kept a secret to the general public.
Wales.
But also a shitty series of books.
Wales. Let's get some Wailords up in here. A region where the main character was born. Located in the southwestern area of the UK, it's said to have supported the Industrial Revolution with its abundant natural resources. It has a rich natural environment, and 20% of its land is designated as natural parks today.
Ooh.
His gentle but firm tone leaves no room for argument. After a brief pause, I nod. I stand without another word and leave my room behind. I have no reason to resist. How many years have I been staying here? The people are so tense. I see fear in their eyes. They see me as something foreign. I wonder if these people will kill me. If that is why they have come here, so be it. I had reservations, but I'm not scared. I'm ready to go to restaurants again.
Are you?
No, I'm not.
I've gone to like 2.
The only place I've gone to was yesterday, going to a friend's house.
Yeah.
That poor dog. It shouldn't have been that way. The dog should have killed me. Mood. Horseless carriages cut their way through the quiet of the night to meet us. They tie my hands and load me into one. I stare up through the window at the sky. I have no interest in where they are taking me, or what will happen to me there. If I'm going to be killed, I feel oddly relieved to think this. But I only have one regret. Just one. I wish that I had... ... It all happened so suddenly. A crash and flash cut through the night. The car ahead of us flips over and rolls over on the road. The carriage we are in screeches to a halt before we hit the overturned car ahead. The car behind us tries to swerve, but tips over, crashing into us from behind. The stricken vehicles block us in.
Can you turn the game volume up a little bit? Like sound effects and stuff.
Oh, just the sound effect side of it?
Maybe music?
Well, if I can just turn it all up more.
Maybe all of it then, yeah.
Here.
It's just like a little bit quieter than...
Okay, yeah, I turned it up.
Okay, now I can hear music. Yeah, before I wasn't hearing any of the music, and I only kind of heard like the swerving sound. So I was like, wait, the game's a lot quieter than us. What is it? Are we under attack? The road exploded! Can't see anyone outside!
Everyone riding with us draws their guns and exits the car. Whoever you are, know that you have just attacked the finest soldiers in Britain. Huh, I know exactly who you are. A voice rings out in the night.
Hey, where's that voice coming from? Over there, on top of the ruins!
I turn to see where the soldier is pointing. There's someone standing there. I see a figure silhouetted by the moon. Oh, is it Sailor Moon?
No, it's Tuxedo Mask.
I made a joke, but it probably wasn't a good joke, so you probably made it better.
Tuxedo Mask is just another Sailor Moon character. He's a friend. Hi, Magic.
Tweez a friend!
A friend.
Hello, stream child. A thin body wrapped in formal attire, with a top hat perched on his head. The only thing I know about Tuxedo Mask is the, and now I am off. But you haven't done anything.
Well, they put up the Sailor Moon movies on Netflix.
Are you saying?
I don't know.
Are you saying I need to sit down and watch Sailor Moon?
You can.
Hello.
I think Hulu also has like the Sailor Moon Crystal or whatever.
I was about to say the new one.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what.
I think it might also have the older one. I don't remember.
I forgot what you said about the new one, if it was good or bad.
Crystal it's apparently closer to the manga, but like kind of like Brotherhood or Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
But it has really bad art for like the first 2 seasons.
So if
it looks like.
I was gonna say, so if I have it on while playing a game and I'm not paying attention to the arts.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just the art quality for the first like 2 seasons of Crystal, and I've talked about this with my roommate because she's the biggest Sailor Moon fan. But like, it kind of looks like shitty fan art, but like made official. But like the way they did CG and stuff looks really amateurish. That's weird.
How are you doing, Magic? Are you having a good weekend? But interesting. Maybe I'll watch, maybe not. I have a few shows that I need to get through.
Lupin is higher priority if you're going to add that to your list.
A walking stick is in his hand. He looks as if he's about to attend a masquerade ball. But why? Strangely, nothing about this scene strikes me as out of place. Fantastic work, gentlemen. His cloak flutters in the wind as he stares down at us. Her Majesty must be proud that her honorable royal guard have come all this way to carry out a kidnapping. How dare you impugn our name? Who are you? The music couldn't. Arsène Lupin, known as the dashing gentleman thief, Lupin is a master burglar famed throughout Paris for his brilliant, artistic crimes and his non-violent methods. Oh, the name is Arsène Lupin. No need to be shocked, sirs. I am merely your average dashing gentleman thief. Yeah!
College friend come and visit. She just left a couple hours ago. What did they? Last time we saw each other in March 2020 when it was still a possibility that college was just sending us home for 2 weeks.
Oof!
Yeah. Back in those days when we thought that this was going to be a short little temporary thing and we'd take care of it.
Yeah.
But we were busy calling it the China virus, and then Italy was like, lol, oops. Racism! Fucking over the world!
Lupin. As the man standing above us shouts his name, I feel it carving into my heart. Why is his name stabbing your heart with a knife?
Your soul, kid.
I walk away for a minute to plan dinner, and suddenly there's a tuxedo mask?
It's my joke.
Apparently I need to learn more about Sailor Moon.
He had initially been like, it's Sailor Moon, and I was like, nah, it's Tuxedo Mask. I'm glad fighters. A thief? You low-life scum! What do you want from us?
Fighting evil.
Fighting evil by moonlight.
I don't know.
She is the one called Sailor Moon. Watch us get DMCA'd. Wait a tick. I've heard of this man. Some sort of burglar who works in Paris. But for some reason, is out here in Wales.
Oh, I am impressed. You're quite right. My presence here is quite an honor. You lucky gentlemen will witness my handiwork with your own eyes. What's more, the man calling himself Lupin looks at me, feels piercing gaze through his mask. Mademoiselle, can you hear me?
Yes, ...
I didn't hear that.
Sorry, probably cut out again. Isn't there some cartoon with a thief named Lupin?
Lupin the Third exists.
Yeah, I think that's like partially based.
Yes.
On.
So,
but like,
from what
Arsène Lupin is a famous historical literary work.
So
character.
Lupin the Third is like Arsène Lupin's like great grandson or something like that.
Then why is he only the third?
Shush. But like it's a like let me get that like Lupin the Third is specifically like it is a descendant of.
I think it's like an anime.
Yes. Yeah, it's an anime. Let me make sure I get the. Like it's a.
You look at like.
It's a popular one. Oh, it
yeah.
Yeah, it's
it's very popular.
It's a descendant of Arsène Lupin.
Yeah.
And basically just follows in his footsteps.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna keep plugging the Netflix Lupin show though, 'cause it's really good.
I stare up at him silently. I do have a confession to make. My purpose for being out here on this night is you, dear lady. I have come to take you away.
Okay, Karamia. Take me away?
Oh, now. Whoa, sorry. I'm using a controller and I just naturally am flicking things when I move my hands.
Good job.
I'm sorry.
I'm not, like, mad at you or anything. I think it's funny.
Now, don't you fret, mademoiselle. I'm here to rescue you from the hands of these wretched dogs, with great style. Watch. You impudent cur! For a lowly robber to stand before the prestigious British Royal Guard is inexcusable. All of you, capture this man!
Yes, sir! Everyone, prepare to fire!
Right. Take aim. Wait! No!
Fire!
Ah! The shadow dances jerkily as the soldiers open fire. Many of them must have hit. The shadow collapses to the ground. I'm holding my breath. Idiot! I said to capture him. Why would you give the order to fire?
If he is who he said he is, then the one and only Arsène Lupin can never be captured. Not even by the entire Paris police force. He had to be brought down, and quickly, or else he would have stolen the monster.
That man, Lupin, did he really die just now? Oh, you cats, you've gone and done it. You've ended my brilliant life. Cut short too soon. He sits up howling with laughter. What is happening here? How's he even alive after being shot so many times? What?
Captain, look out! What magic said. Yeah, you know, you're like 5 minutes into a dating sim. You've had no options yet, but the dude just dies. The end.
Before the soldier can stand... Well, we had one option, name our character.
Hmm?
We've had the option of name the character. What?
Once the story started, we haven't had any options
Yeah.
yet.
Before the soldier can say more, Lupin's body erupts into a bright light, blinding me with its glare. Ah! At the same time, a series of explosions rocks the ground. The carriages around us are in disarray.
What's going on? What kind of trap is this? Another attack! He must have an accomplice hiding somewhere.
Calm down. He likely planted these bombs before we got here. Don't allow him to fool you. The thief is acting alone. The captain's clear voice and reason have no effect on the men. The smoke from the explosions does not clear, but continues to thicken around us. Soon it is difficult to see.
See, where did he go?
The soldier shouts in confusion. Suddenly a shadow appears before me. I almost cry out, but the man raises a finger to his lips. Does he? Because he's a shadow of a man. He's a heartless.
No, he's just in fog.
Did I startle you? Oh, my apologies. Fear not, I'm not a ghost. Oh, that was just a trick. He grins and holds out his hand. Oh, take my hand, mademoiselle. Shall we make our great escape out into the night?
No, don't touch me, please. You'll die from the poison.
Oh, I'm aware of it. But that only comes from skin contact, doesn't it? And your gloves block the poison, do they not?
Yes, but I...
Whoa! Whoa, Racy! No touching!
Not touched him.
6 feet for Jesus.
0 feet for Satan.
Actually, technically, it's 6 inches for Jesus. He suddenly pulls me by the arm. I will be alright, trust me. He pulls...
Raining from the worst joke in response.
Wait, what?
Never mind, go on.
No, tell your joke. You have me interested.
No.
No? You're not...
No, because I'm not going to make jokes about the size of Jesus' dick on the 8th stream, okay? Is that your laughter completely cut out and I'm only hearing it echo through the stream.
I know Discord's doing the noise gating for it.
Sharky, now also a dolphin. Yep, magic. That's correct.
Ow, my stomach. He pulls me to him with a compelling strength that his slender frame belied. For a moment, I fear he would melt, and I stare at him in terror. But... oh, you see, I am unharmed.
Yes.
Oh, whoa. He looks back at me with an excited smile. A smile that seemed totally unfitting for the current situation. Oh, relax, my lady. A beautiful face like yours is wasted without a smile to go with it. Now, leave this all to me. Please choke me.
Nope.
Please choke me.
Look, you get to be Lupin with the overly smooth lines, and then you get to be Impey with the not at all smooth lines.
There is nothing to be afraid of. The great Arsène Lupin always gets what he wants without fail. Better ask for consent there. What?
I was just, worried.
Wait, what'd you say?
He asked for consent in terms of, okay, I'm gonna take you away. Or at least, like, oh, I'm gonna take your hand or whatever. He just, like, oh, it'll be fine, I'll be fine. You don't have to worry about me.
And as he talks, he pulls me straight beside him and looks about at us happily. Time for the final touch.
The what?
He
He pulls me straight beside him. Bippy Boppity, back the fuck off there, friend.
I'm sorry,
Being kidnapped, so he has to pull you close or something.
I'm sorry for laughing a lot. I think it's the hanging out with friends this weekend's made me more laughing. It was after all.
You apologize for it like you don't purposely aim for the wheezing.
It's to offset the crying I did yesterday in character. I have no idea what he's talking about. Heh. Wait, what?
Just read it as Lupin, but
Oh!
he'll get it.
Oh! He's mimicking. But read it as Lupin?
It's Lupin saying it. I mean, read it as Lupin doing that.
Okay. What are you doing? That scoundrel escaped to the south. All of you, grab your guns and go after him. Move! Move! See what I did there? Amazingly, Lupin's voice sounded exactly like that of the Captain Leonhardt's. Wrong!
Yes, Captain! You heard him, men! South! Go, go, go!
You fools! That was a trick! I'll get back here! The real Captain shouts out through the smoke. Liar! How dare you impersonate me? I'm the real Captain, men! Don't be fooled. That was Lupin talking just now!
I'm hearing double! 2 Captain Leonards!
How can I tell my captain between my captain and my captain, Captain?
We can't tell who's who in the smoke! Everyone, just around the monster!
By the time the soldiers began to gather around us, Lupin had picked me up and run out. I look back at the smoke still rising behind us as we rush through the moonlit grass. The only thing I feel now is Lupin's arms holding me through my clothing.
Be evil by moonlight.
I don't
He's
know.
not fighting evil, he's just gonna be the evil.
I don't know
He's
how
actually not evil.
far we ran. Before I knew it, we were on a track in the forest. All right. We should be safe now. Are you worried? Oh, don't be. I left some fake footprints behind. Oh, they're probably completely lost right now. Another caper completed. Ha ha ha. I truly am a genius. Lupin stretches and looks up at the night sky. I follow his gaze. How long has it been since I last stared at the stars? Not just through the window in my room, but in the fresh air. The wind brushes against my cheek. Even though through
Boppity back? The fuck off there?
That is such a good line that I can't say.
It is.
So last night when we were playing Pathfinder, we were talking about like our characters' backstories finally in character, and our DM was like, I'm gonna insert just this character at this random moment just so you have a stupidly powerful wizard in case you need some like stupid powerful shenanigans. Like, oh yeah, like, oh, you need to teleport halfway across the country, okay. But so when we were talking to him, we're like, hey, can you like do this random stuff for us real quick? Like, I just pulled out a weapon, like, can you enchant this weapon for me? And like random stuff. One of the characters is like, hey, can you show me the past? Because I want to see something real quick. And then after we're talking about our backstories, I'm like, if I could swear right now, I would. And one of my friends was like, I'll handle that for you. And just started swearing.
It's the me.
Yes, there's now multiple of you, apparently.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Even though I've seen this so many times to be bored with it, now it feels beautiful. Lupin appears to be shaking as he focuses on the sky.
What's the matter? Lupin?
Mon Dieu?
Mon Dieu.
Did you see their faces? Real God, pff, they're nothing compared to me. That Captain Rosal, you fools, he's tricking you. They were completely baffled, don't you? What's the matter? Are you hurt? No. Did something hit you as we were escaping? Where are you hurt? You don't have to hide it from me. I shake my head. It's not pain. It's sadness. Mood. I was ready for death, but here I am.
Mood.
I can't touch anyone. I'm a monster who hurts anyone around me. My life serves no use to anyone. Oh, so you're not hurt. Oh, good, good. Then, what is it? Tell me, what has you so despondent?
Who are you?
Man, I have to say some, like, $50 words.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have to say some $50 words.
$50 words?
Yeah.
The fuck does that mean?
Words that I'll never know. Oh, pardon me. I do suppose I haven't formally introduced myself. Lupin bows as if on stage. Allow me to present myself, Arsène Lupin. For reasons I cannot disclose, mademoiselle, I have come to steal your heart.
My heart?
Yes, literally. But I won't take it for free. It's not my style to leave a beautiful young woman disappointed. In exchange for your heart, I will grant you one wish.
A wish?
Ah, indeed, mademoiselle. This humble thief promises you in all sincerity that he will grant you a single wish. Wow, such a terrible genie. Go back to Aladdin.
He's not a genie, he's a thief.
Wait.
I guess that makes him actually just the Aladdin here.
Yeah, honestly. A wish. My heart responds to his words. I have realized what I most desire. A wish tucked deep within my heart that I forbade myself to ever think of. It bubbles up into my mind. I've never touched another person. Not once in my entire life. I resigned myself to a life like that and came to terms with it long ago. As my father said, I would be alone. Forever. But
To touch you. I want to feel you. Your warmth.
well, that's a little forward, mademoiselle. We haven't even gone on the first dates.
Just poke him in the face.
The words tumble out before I can stop them. A touch. Ooh, I see. So you... He stares at me, seemingly deep in thought.
Is it impossible?
No. Lupin smiles confidently. He kneels down, takes my hand, and smiles. Your wish is my command, mademoiselle. I, Arsène Lupin, do swear that I will grant you your desire.
I think in French it would be Arsène Lupin.
Yeah. The moon shines brightly up above. Oh, how beautiful it is. How have I never seen it this way before? Because you were in a house? On a train with an Wait, a train? Where's a train coming?
On a train. With an unknown destination.
But we're not on a train. We're in a forest. Like, when did we suddenly become on a train? I'm so confused.
Yes.
How does this work?
Yep.
Forest.
Forest train.
The last time I was on a forest train, it was called the Death Train, and I had to suplex it. Huh.
There's Lupin. There's Van Helsing. They're all beautiful anime boys now, I guess.
Exciting. Yeah, suplexing the train is an exciting pastime.
There's Victor Frankenstein.
He literally looks like 707. He literally looks like 707.
He's also my favorite.
Why are you joined to 707? Why are you basically... Frankenstein? Yes.
Yes, that Victor Frankenstein is here in this game as a red-haired pretty boy.
Now my question is, does he make the monster?
He cures the monster.
Okay,
Maybe.
but my question is, does he make a monster?
Sorry, the monster already exists. It's MC.
Oh. But we're not Frankenstein's monster. Unless Frankenstein's our father, and then that gets creepy.
No. But you could be Frankenstein's monster if you're dating him.
He
better just... There's materia.
I mean, he was good enough. Look, Victor Frankenstein is somebody who was on their like first or second year of college, said screw you, I'm better than all of you, became a hermit, and great. Holy crap sauce!
Hi, Malik. Thanks, Malik.
Holy crap sauce! Anyway, said screw you, became a hermit and a grave robber just to try to bring a body back to life. Also, hello Melik. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, that's, on here.
Thank you for the sub.
Like every time someone subs while Sharky's running the stream.
I never expect it.
Well, we don't really ever expect anyone to sub. But you have a lot more of a violent reaction to it.
Because also my headphones are louder for some reason.
Yeah.
Than what's on stream, so it blasts.
Yeah. I mean, you could just change Streamlabs settings, I think.
No, you're fine. You're fine, Melik. It's more me. Yeah, but then
creepy looking. I'm gonna abandon the creature I made that is literally an hour old.
Oh yeah, he abandons the creature and then makes it his life mission to destroy it. But then like the creatures and calls the creature ugly. But
pretty dad.
But the creature is more intelligent than he is, which is the most hilarious part.
Well, it doesn't sound hard.
I mean, yeah, really.
Yes, no. Frankenstein's not quite like that in here. Most of the characters are not quite like their source material. Like, Arsène Lupin is suddenly in London instead of Paris for whatever reason. They're just kind of loosely based.
I hope you're doing well, Melik. And I hope that you're having a fun Monday morning.
Monday.
Because I had to think about it.
Oh, Monday. Tomorrow's Monday.
I get to work from home at least. I had a dream.
I should double check what the recommended route order for this game is actually,
You
if there is
should.
one.
I always find it interesting when he's making the bride. He's like, oh, what if they have kids together? More monsters? Did you give your monster a working dick? Yes, he totally would give his monster a working dick. Yes, a dream. A dream about long ago in a galaxy far, far away. When I awoke, Father was gone. I still have Father. I must wait for him. I have no other memories, and I don't even know who or what I am. But this doesn't sadden me. He had left a note for me at the mansion. It had a number of rules written on it. Never leave this mansion. I will come back for you, I promise. Lastly, it said this. You must never break these rules, no matter what. If you do, nothing but misfortune will come, because you are a monster. Wow. Best dad. 10 out of 10.
Is that worse than Frankenstein original?
I mean, no, it's not. But
We were just talking about how bad the dad Frankenstein.
They're both terrible fathers. But I broke those rules. That's what caused this to happen. People chased me and called me a monster. I even brought misfortune down upon those who have accepted me and tried to love me. And since then, I have kept myself shut in that room for a long, long time. Because I am a monster. Until the day I die, I must sit right there and wait for Father to return. That is what I believed. Dot, dot, dot.
On the order, I forgot, apparently Lupin doesn't unlock as a route until the end, when you've gone through everyone else's.
Oh. Okay. Well, keep that order so that...
I'm just gonna put it in our game progress log thing. I'm gonna guess we're kind of following that order.
Well...
Which,
First, well, I don't know how this game works. First one, if I'm making the choices, might deviate a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
But...
as a heads up, the first recommended is Impey if you want to try for that. But yeah, it's... I'm not giving you any guide.
Yeah, no, I don't want... We will get whatever route we get. If it's not recommended, then we'll just reorder a tiny bit. The sound of birds chirping slowly raises me from my dream into consciousness. I feel a gentle breeze blowing. I'm not in that room anymore. That comforting yet lonely cradle. It comes back to me. Lupin took me away. I open my eyes to see a field of grass stretching as far as the eye can see. Remember, Simba, all the light touches is your kingdom.
All the light touches is stuff you were never supposed to see.
Truth. Huh? Ah, you're finally awake. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, why do you look so stunned?
Can I give him an accent? Can you at least make it a French accent?
I can't do a French accent.
Giving him, like, some kind of European accent.
I can't...
Which makes me think of Karamia, so I'm just like, Italian? But he's French.
I can't do an accent. I see. Is it because I'm too handsome to be believed? Oh, I get that a lot. Every time I look in the mirror, in fact. Oh my! Who is that dashing young man on the other side of the glass? All the time.
Not that.
I suppose humor isn't your thing then. Or isn't your thing. Why do you look so surprised then? Don't tell me you forgot about yesterday.
I woke up and you were right in my face. It was something of a shock. You were too close.
Well,
Bibbidi boppity, back the fuck up.
References.
We should not do that now.
You
Thanks,
are.
Magic.
You are.
Oh, I am. You're dressed a little differently, too. That was a little unexpected. You look like a different person.
Great. I wanted you to be surprised.
You did? Why?
Isn't it obvious? I needed to see some expression on your face other than sad or blank. I assume you read it. I think I heard that.
And why is that?
We're going to be in each other's company for quite some time. It's important that we get to know one another better.
What do you mean?
Oh, you're full of questions, aren't you? It's because... Well, why don't we have something to eat first? Just a nibble. Lupin lays a cloth down over the grass and places a basket on it. This was meant to be last night's supper, so it's cold now, but... anything's good if you're hungry enough, isn't that right? Lupin places a sunny-side-up egg on a piece of toast and hands it to me. Wait, that was supposed to be dinner? Okay.
Yeah. Guess so. That.
Oh, what's wrong? Aren't you hungry?
I haven't shared a meal with another person in a while. This is all so new.
Ah, I see. You've been living alone all this time. Ew, it's just an egg on toast, for heaven's sake. There's no need for table manners, so eat up. Ah, it tastes great. He takes a bite.
Do that whole heist on an empty stomach.
Yes. He takes a bite of his toast and looks over at me. He tilts his head as if noticing something for the first time. Oh, I never asked. Can you eat? After all, with the poison and everything.
Yes, I can eat.
I bring the toast up to my mouth and take a bite. Chew, swallow, evaporate. Oh, that's good to know. Does it melt in your mouth? I shrug.
It starts to become mushy right away.
Mushy, eh?
But I can taste it. And this, it's very good.
I feel the flavor spread through my mouth. Well, that's good to hear. One of our group, Impey, is very much into cooking. He makes his own bread from scratch. Supposedly, he adds his own hidden flavors. After one bite, I couldn't stop. I'd forgotten what it was like to eat for so long, and delicious food has a way of bringing happiness. Existential dread has entered Sharky.
This is why you don't have happiness.
Is this why I don't have happiness?
Maybe. Food is delightful.
Oh, I take it you like it, AC. Oh, don't talk with your mouth full. I swallow my current mouthful and ask again.
How do you know my name?
You were my mission. I make sure to study up on the targets of my heists. Studying? What's that?
Research. I don't know. Let's ask Magic.
Sorry, I'm fiddling with something.
Okay, then.
Sorry.
No worries. I got a response from my friend whose house I am sitting. And I had asked, like, where's the sugar? Do you have sugar? Because I found brown sugar, but I wanted to make pancakes. So I was like, oh, I just want regular, like, plain sugar.
Yeah.
And she responded back, yeah, there should be a vase-shaped bottle of sugar. And I was like, I haven't heard of a bottle of sugar before. That's probably why I guess I overlooked it. That is a cruel demon, worse than any unemployment.
Ooh. What a true statement. Anyway, your line.
Study up. How did you find out about me?
Oh, I happened to procure some confidential materials from the British government. The British government! An organization with legislative and administrative duties within the constitutional monarchy of the UK. It has little influence over the power of the monarch Victoria. If you said the line, I couldn't hear it.
Sure.
Well, steal, if you want to be precise. There is nothing I can't steal. Money, jewels, or information.
Could I just read every line twice to make sure that you are able to hear one of them?
Maybe. I don't know. That's up to you.
I'm not gonna actually do that. That's silly.
Why did the government have information about me in secret files? This is just one of the many questions I have. But I need to know about this man.
So you're really a thief?
If you're going to use that word, I must ask that you say amazing first.
An amazing thief.
Exactly. Arsène Lupin, the master thief and robber supreme. I've plans for my name to go down in history. I wonder what the difference is between a thief and a robber. What is the difference between a thief and a robber?
Well, I think for one thing, like, a robber, I usually think of, like, breaking and entering or something.
Well, thief will have to do that.
Not necessarily. Like, a thief can also encompass, like, pickpocketing.
Ah.
I mean, let's look at the dictionary definitions.
Yeah, no, so...
Thank you, Google. I looked up the word robber and got a person who commits robbery. The action of taking property unlawfully from a person or place by force or threat of force. Interesting. That's not what I usually think of. And then thief is a person who steals another person's property, especially by stealth and without using force or violence. So actually, Lupin's more like a thief than a robber.
Yeah? The more you know.
Language. Isn't stealing bad?
Well, in general, yes. But I'm a thief with a heart of justice. So it's not a problem.
Yeah, okay. Thief and justice seem to be a contradiction.
Oh, tisk, tisk, tisk. A handsome man is always riddled with some sort of contradiction, don't you know? His answer doesn't really make sense to me. But I nod and turn my attention back to my food.
I want his last line in like a Midwestern accent.
Why is the man smiling like a kid?
Because he can't.
Wait, go back, rewind.
Yes.
You said you want to admit, with a, what would be
Midwestern accent?
What would be a Midwest? I can't do a Midwestern accent.
Let me attempt to channel Midwestern accent. I feel like Chicago doesn't really have much Midwestern accent actually, because it's much more urban.
Yeah.
And a bit more north. But I can try. Oh yeah, you betcha. A handsome man is always riddled with some sort of contradiction, don't you know?
That sounded very Francine.
Kind of.
Sitting here.
I mean, I feel like Francine is like the older version, at least as I read it, of like a Midwestern middle-aged lady.
Sitting here in the sunlight, the meal becomes entrancing. The taste of the egg, with Lupin's cheery voice, is somehow very soothing.
You can just say it as Lupin, you know.
My brain is doing things.
If you want to read it as Lupin, but it...
No, it's more my brain doing it, not pressure from you.
Okay.
Or anything.
It's fine.
Like,
Alright.
It's literally just me. I will more than likely be switching back and forth.
Okay.
Once
do that then.
Once I collect my thoughts, I take a better look at Lupin as he eats his egg on toast.
I have another question.
Oh, how am I so handsome? That's a mystery not even I can solve.
That's the second time we've had this conversation.
This man. It's amazing how much confidence he has. And how
how do you have that much?
I don't know. Can I steal some?
No, because he's the thief.
Darn.
I guess you have to become a gentleman thief.
Focus, you Narcissus light.
That's not it. Those men. The one from yesterday. Where were they trying to take me?
One moment. Alright. It's too much to take in all at once, so I'll try to keep it simple. First, those men were after the horologium. Horologium?
You can only answer what they say in the Japanese, I think.
Well, we're not using
Which I think is... Yeah. I'm not sure how accurate that is to, like, how you would actually read it, since that's, with the Japanese accent.
Yes.
Or what am?
Lupin becomes very serious. It's a source of unlimited energy, a heart that beats forever. That's what the Horologium is. This gem is completely impossible to create using modern technology. But the secret files said that one man succeeded. The process he used to do so is unknown, and the man buried the gem within the body of his own daughter.
Daughter. You mean?
That would be you, AC.
I truly, every time AC comes up, I'm just like, AC/DC.
AC Daisy?
AC/DC. I don't know anything about my father. Do you know him, Lupin?
I stare at him in surprise, and he looks back at me with some surprise as well. Of course I do. Anyone lives in Britain? No. Anyone in the civilized world knows about him. What's more interesting is, why don't you know about him? He is your father.
Wait, am I supposed to know things about my father?
I know my father's first name. The only reason I know that is because my brother and nephew have the same first name.
I can only remember 2 years of my life.
2 years?
Yes, I woke up in that mansion 2 years ago. All I knew was that I had to wait there, that father would come for me.
And yet, I broke the rules that he laid down for me once in the past. I still regret it. Lupin looks at me questioningly, and I speak up again.
Even though I don't remember much, I do know some things. I read the books that were in the mansion, but...
I see. So you know nothing of the outside world. You have knowledge, but no life experience.
I was waiting for father all that time. He's the only thing I have. Please, Lupin, I want to know more about my father.
He looks at me for a while, then nods. Alright, I'll give you a brief overview. You'll need to know this to move forward anyway. First of all, your father is a scientist named Isaac Beckford. Does that name sound familiar?
Glossary. Isaac Beckford, the main character's father, and a scientific genius who is said to have changed the world. He suddenly disappeared one day. His current whereabouts are unknown.
I shake my head. He's a scientist who has changed the course of history. He has been called the modern-day Prometheus. And I, the modern-day Narcissus.
Prometheus?
Oh, in Greek myth, he brought fire to humanity. Isaac has had that much of an impact on the revolution of modern society. Revolution? Oh.
Of society. I think I've read about that in a book. Was it called the Neo Steam Engine?
Neo Steam Engine, one of Isaac's inventions. This machine pulled the United Kingdom into an unparalleled era of technological progress and military expansion. Oh, so you know of it! That invention led to a massive expansion of Britain's industrial and military power. Jeez. All the glossary.
Well, yes. They're doing all the world-building, explainy stuff now.
Lore dump, go!
Kind of.
Isaac became Britain's military, technological... Isaac became Britain's military technology advisor and developed a number of powerful new weapons as well as Steel London, but...
Steel London, the capital city of England, this city was redesigned by the scientific genius Isaac into a massive metropolis. It is the culmination of British military and industrial might and boasts the greatest defensive capabilities in the world.
He never saw the completion of Steel London. He suddenly disappeared one day, after appointing a successor to his position. This all seems like a story about a faraway land, and doesn't sound real.
Really, my father?
Are we sure we're not just a robot?
Monster.
Yes, according to the information I was able to find, that is. Do you remember anything about him? I shake my head. Lupin seems a little disappointed, but sighs. I see. Anyway, those men from the British forces wanted to get their hands on your horologium, doubtlessly for bad reasons. What's behind all of this is Isaac's will.
My father's will?
Not his will to live, just his will.
What, his will from her when he dies?
Yes. That is when a certain dashing gentleman thief decided to snatch you away from the hands of your captors. All this information is flooding into my head and I feel a little dizzy. I must look very serious because Lupin smiles as if to lighten the mood. I'm sure this is hard to wrap your head around. I'll tell you whenever you want. I'll tell you whenever you want. So just take it in little by little.
Do that.
Now, it's my turn to ask questions.
I'll answer what I can.
About the horologium. Is it true? Do you really have it inside your body? Is it your heart?
Excuse me, one question at a time.
Well, he said, ask questions. I nod.
It's true. There is a gem embedded into my body.
I start to undo my clothing to show him. Whoa! Whoa! TOS, come on. Huh? What are you doing?
Even Lupin's just like, what the fuck? This is the horologium, isn't it?
He looks surprised for a moment, but Lupin's expression turns serious as he looks at my chest. Wow, eyes up there, bud.
We just told him to look down here, so...
A strange gem. It gleams on my chest like a beating heart. A glowing blue crest spreads across my chest, with the gem in the center. The horologium is shaped like a flower. Horologium, a beautiful blue gem embedded in the heroine's chest. Not even sure why it's there. Not even she knows why it's there.
It is pretty.
A large blue gem shaped like a rose spreads across my chest, piercing my skin in places. I have no idea what effect the stone has on my body, but I had to consider that the poison in my body has something to do with this gem.
I don't know anything about this. Other people don't have it, only me. What is it? I want to know too.
Alright. I'll tell you everything I know, but before I do, I need you to do something.
What's that?
Please put your clothes back on. Do not be like Teo.
Gentleman, indeed. Why?
Why? I mean, it's hardly ladylike etiquette. Lupin turns away. Etiquette. I've read about that in the mansion's books. Etiquette is of the utmost importance in how men and women interact. Wait, is there any etiquette between us?
Well, that assumes that I'm a woman.
No, that's true. I see. So having my shirt off is improper.
Okay.
I put my clothing back on and sit up.
Is this better?
Much, thank you. You're lucky I'm a gentleman. If I wasn't, oh, you don't know what would have happened.
We know exactly what might have happened. He would have melted.
Yes.
No touch, only date.
No touch, only date.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm not mad. Not having a memory is one thing, but having no common sense is quite another. Lupin inhales sharply, then turns to me with something of a puzzled expression. I've been wondering this whole time why you haven't asked me what's going to happen to you now.
Is that something I should ask you?
You don't have to, but I did capture you. Aren't people usually curious about what their captors plan to do with them?
He didn't capture us in that sense. We just kind of went with him.
I think for a moment.
It really doesn't matter.
Doesn't it? Oh, you're not one, mademoiselle.
A thief with a heart of justice is somewhat odd, too.
Ha! Oh, that's true. Well, seeing as we are both oddities, we may get along pretty well then. That makes things easier. My headquarters are in London. We'll be heading there soon.
London.
Yes, Steel London.
You mentioned that before. What is Steel London?
It is London, but steelier.
We just went over what Steel London is through the glossary.
You honestly don't know. My, you really are sheltered.
I told you, I never left the mansion.
Ha ha ha. Oh, sorry. I was making fun of you. London is a city of steam, with something of an ill reputation.
City of Steam? I can't imagine.
Imagain! Imagain!
It really wasn't that funny.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's alright. You'll know it when you see it. If you've never been there before, you're in for a surprise.
I have a question.
Oh, certainly. Ask me anything. I'll answer whatever you want.
Why did you want to capture me? Are you after the Horologium too?
I thought you would be a clue to discovering Isaac's plan. I'm really searching for Isaac. He disappeared years ago, so most would assume that he's long dead. However, he's still working from the shadows, and it's up to no good. I have good reason to believe this. So, my goals are to stop whatever plans he has set in motion. I thought that you, being his daughter, would have some more information for me. I suppose I was off the mark there.
My father's plans.
I have no doubt that you'll be important in reaching Isaac. I have a good sense for this sort of thing. I know I ended up kidnapping you from the military, but could I have your cooperation in this matter? Dot dot. Dot.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
We should probably wrap it up after this scene.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think it would be as easy as that. May I ask why you don't want to help me?
What happens to me doesn't matter. But I don't want to let my father down by breaking the rules he set for me.
Lupin looks at me questioningly.
I was told to stay in that mansion and wait for father to return. I hurt people. That's why I need to be kept away from everyone. This poison, it hurts and kills anything it touches. That's why I must stay there. That is what my father said in his note.
I think your father also said you are a monster.
Yes, and?
He commanded you to live your entire life alone? A man like that has no right to be a father. Don't you listen to him.
But...
And another thing, AC. Don't ever say you don't care what happens to you. No one's more important to you than yourself. I don't care what. No one's more.
What's that like?
I don't care what happens to me. I don't care what happens to me. I don't care what happens to me. What are you gonna do about that, Lupin?
If you say it 3 times and click your heels, I don't think you get to go home. Hi, is this every character thinks they're in a tragic love story central?
Yes.
Every character is a tragic love story, actually. They're not in a tragic love story, they just are a tragic love story.
If you want to find your father, you should go looking for him. London is a place of information. There is no better place to begin learning about someone than there. If you stay in the mansion, the military will just come for you again, and they won't be as easily stopped next time. Those men, they feared me and called me a monster. Just like my own father. Lupin is much better than those men. I haven't known him long, but I can tell. And London has tons of famous doctors who treat the rich. So maybe they can do something about that poison. Is it treat the rich or eat the rich?
Treat the rich with delicious seasoning.
I didn't expect to hear that.
You think they can make it go away?
I'll make sure it happens. I promised I'd make your dream come true, remember? But I'm going to need your cooperation. You'll have to stay by my side for a while. That's the trade-off.
Well, never mind.
What's the line for magic?
Bippity-boppity, back the fuck away.
Yes. Lupin extends his hand to me. I look down at my own hand, then up into Lupin's eyes. Up? Up? Should we refuse?
Stay first if you want to refuse.
Okay. Quick save?
Maybe do a real save.
No. Save.
Sharky struggles with controls.
I don't know how Switch controls on dating sims work.
That's because you didn't look at the game control settings.
Yes.
Because it would have told you.
Dot. Huh? Come now, let's shake on it.
I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing to me for?
I can't go with you.
Huh? How can you reject me after all that?
I'm going to look for Father alone.
Wait. You're better off with me. Think it over.
One of the books in the mansion said that thieves are not to be trusted. I already knew from the moment I saw you that I couldn't trust you.
I see. That's definitely a valid point. Now, hold on. Haven't you ever heard that you can't believe everything you read? Are you going to end this before it begins?
Goodbye, Lupin.
I turn and leave the stunned thief behind as I walk off. The fields go on for as far as I can see, and the sun is shining brightly. This journey is mine and mine alone, and it has only just begun.
Yeah.
Hey! We finished the game!
Wow. What a great ending.
That was a great
So
ending.
mean.
That had some great music. 10 out of 10. Would play again.
We will play it again on Wednesday.
Should we end with that ending?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Yes, I love it.
I mean, otherwise we have to go into like an option thing and continue on, and we did say we should end soon.
That is true. That is true. That was perfect. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining the end.
We will see you on Wednesday. I guess we'll take his hand.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Have a good rest of the day, everyone.
Or morning, in Melix's case.
Well, that's really the rest of the day.
Bye.